Hello, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk. Thank you for the raid, Skep. Hopefully we get to see each other in the Saturday Iron Warriors. No, it's working. I see y'all a lot here. Thank you very much. And New Lover, thank you for the follow. We've got a fun show today. We've got the rest of the 2034 season, hopefully the 2034 postseason, maybe even into the off-season. We'll see how far we can go. We also will be ripping some packs on the St. Louis do haha Jokers, my packs-only team. We may do the same over on the Epcot Centurions. We're going to do a perfect draft on that account, and we're going to be checking in on the Saturday Iron Warriors tournament. For once, I made it into the third round of that tournament, and I have Skep to thank for helping tune my team. I basically just cribbed off him, and if you're gonna copy from someone, copy from one of the best. Hey Minerva, good to see you. Minerva and I are in the same bronze theme team crew league, and as you can see, the Privateers and the Bob Cajun Bobs, they are doing decently enough. In fact, they are both in the wild card race with Minerva's 2 club. Okay, Skep is being humble. Let's get right into it. So we made a big trade at the end of last stream where we picked up Shinjiro Okuma from the Osaka or Okinawa Kirin Spirit. Not a big innings eater, but what you're getting from him, you're getting good. Oh, and we've offered him an extension to keep him on the club, 22 million over 6 years, which is pretty darn good. So he's going to be starting off today's game against the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. We're going to be playing this one at home, and that means it's time for the intro. Orikusu Buffaloes no honjitsu no sutamen desu. 1番ショート西口直一背番号25 2番レフトスティーベン・クワン背番号43 3番指名打者鬼塚実夫背番号16 4番セカンドオスカー・ムーニョズ背番号19 5番ファースト田中助三郎背番号38 6番サードジェリー・リッシュ背番号77 7番ライト野口圭一背番号36 8番センター田口誠二背番号8 9番キャッチャー海野隆背番号62スターティングピッチャー右投げ背番号14奥間慎次郎I can never get the timing to line up just right on that last one. Some minor adjustments to the Japanese were made. I had to rely on Google because my own Japanese language skills are starting to flag a little bit. All right, let's attack this guy right away. Junpei Kawarada, their second base and shortstop, playing shortstop today. Beautiful day here at the Kyocera Dome. Hey, Gorgo, good to see you in the chat. Grounded to Munoz, one away. That'll bring up Motoya Nakamura, playing second base today, although arguably he could play third best. Star Trek Fan 35, thank you for the follow. All right, so pull hitter, so we're going to go weak shift. Weak shift. Give Nishiguchi and Lish a little bit of room to work with. The 2-1. Little number in front of the mound. Okuma fields it himself. 2 down. I'll bring up Jordan Westberg DHing today. Another pull hitter, so we're going to be cautious with him. The 2-1 to Westberg. Popped up a mile high on the infield. Munoz calls for it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Okuma in his Buffalo's debut. Starting the game for the Fighters is 23-year-old Michinao Soga. That slider is dominant. The splitter's on the way there. And as a ground baller, he's going to have his work cut out for him with the Buffaloes. Nishiguchi starting things off with a leadoff walk. Not exactly known as a good hold runner either, so Nishiguchi may get the green light to go running. Sugihara doesn't have the best arm. 1-0 count. Nishiguchi faking it. He's going this time. Sugihara with a good throw, but it's not in time. Full count to Stephen Kwan now, one of the captains. Line drive into left, but playable. And that hangs up long enough for Nishimoto to haul in. More importantly, Nishiguchi scampers home. Runner at third, 1 out. And here's Jitsuo. On the ground to the first baseman, Toro, who takes it himself. Nick Waddick, thank you for the follow. So that leaves it to Munoz to cash the runner in. Munoz will ground it to Toro as well. Buffaloes fail to cash in. That will bring up former SoftBank Hawk, Oscar Colas. He's bounced around the league a little bit, spent some time in the KBO. Here he is here with the Fighters in his age 35 season. Still a dangerous player. Okuma's going to have to tread a little carefully here. First pitch swinging right up the middle. Nishiguchi takes care of it 6-3 from the second baseman spot. That'll bring up the raging Canadian Abraham Toro, who joined NPB with the Hawks back in 2032 and signed with the Fighters in the offseason. The 0-2 from Okuma. Strike 3. Minogashi Sanshin. Okuma, his first strikeout as a Buffalo. That'll bring up Nishimoto, the left fielder. On the ground, Tanaka takes it himself. Another 1-2-3 inning. Quiet game so far. Yeah, Star Trek fan, this is the Nippon Professional Baseball, Japanese League. The Yankees theme team's really doing well for you, eh, Nick Waddick? Yeah, my teams do not do well in silver. I don't think I've been able to stay more than 2 seasons in the top club with either the Privateers or the Bob Cajun Bobs. Here's Tanaka now, and you know how much he loves facing righties. On the ground, playable by Nakamura. 1 away early. Here's Jerry Lish now. Nakamura's going to be busy. Another 4-3 putout. Noguchi, the right fielder. Fly ball into left. Nishimoto's not going to have any issue with that. 2 quick 1-2-3 innings here. That'll bring up the catcher, Sugihara. Full count from Okuma. On the ground, Munoz charging in. Gets it done easily. Ben Kato, the catcher. 2-2 from Okuma. Fly ball up the middle, chasing Taguchi back, and it's over his head. That ball's going to roll all the way to the wall. It's a one-out double for the first hit of the game. Here's Hiromichi Nakayama, the center fielder. The 2-2. Fly ball left side, Kwan ranging to his left. 2 away. And we're back around to Kawada. The 2-2. Karaburi Sanshin. The runner is stranded. Okuma making some heads turn here in his Buffaloes debut. Taguchi swinging a hot bat coming into this game, goes down on K's. Umino is in danger of losing his playing time to Hatakeyama. Aging curve? Yeah, big time. All right, Soga has been pitching a gem too. The problem with Okuma is that 40 stamina. Extremely unlucky, minus 12 Pythag. Yeah, that's basically been my perfect team experience so far this year. Regularly underperforming my Pythag. Hashtag fun differential. Few too many 3-1 counts here. Westberg's going to drive this one into center field for another one-out double here. But he has to leave the game. Kei Goto coming in as a pinch runner. Oscar Munoz charges this one into the deep right corner. Onizuka up throwing, but it's too late. 1-0 Fighters. That'll bring up Abraham Toro. Lined up the middle, base hit. Here comes Taguchi. He's going to throw. Runners at the corners now for Nishimoto, and that's going to get some activity going in the Buffaloes bullpen. Yoshihiro Fujioka getting set to come into the game. Lined into left field, base hit. That's another RBI. Fighters ahead 2-0. Buffalo's in dire need of a double play ball here. That is not going to be it, but it will be at least one run. 3-1 the putout. That'll bring up Kato again. The 2-2. Karaburi Sanshin. Swing strikeout. Turning things back over to the hitters, who need to get something going here. Onizuka floats this one to left. Nishimoto says, thank you very much. Munoz on a full count. Roller to Nakamura. Still 2-0. That's going to be the end of the day for Shinjiro Okuma in his Buffaloes debut. Yoshihiro Fujioka is going to piggyback in and take over here in the top of the 5th. On the ground, Lish with the cannon arm. Tasty. Outside ball 4 to Kawada. And the shortstop is known as a base-stealing threat. So we are going to see a weak shift left, hoping for some ground balls here. The 2-2 to from Fujioka. Called strike 3. That will bring up Goto. Kawada steals second. And defensive indifference here. Fujioka takes it himself. No score in the top of the 5th. Tanaka down the line, and Toro can't find it. It's somewhere in his pants. Tanaka's aboard. That'll bring up Jerry Lish, who's going to fly this one to center. Center fielder makes the play. Tanaka trying to tag, and he makes it. Tanaka, not exactly known for being a good base runner, spotted an opportunity and went for it. Keiichi Noguchi over the head of the center fielder and into the wall. Tanaka scores the Captain Keiichi with the first hit and first run of the game. And he's still running here. In safe at third. Infield is in now for Taguchi. Rolled on the ground to the drawn-in infield. Kawada puts it away 2-0. Or 2-1 now. Umino with an RBI chance. He will go down swinging. Buffs get one, but they strand the tying run at third. Top of the sixth now. Well, I mean, Nero, the thinking is the more you perform your Pythag or don't, that it's supposed to indicate how good your team is as a whole. Like over a whole season, it's supposed to even out. Excuse me a moment. I'm searching for power cord. For once, I actually am going to log into Twitch on my phone to monitor chat because I don't have a second monitor still. Ha ha ha. All right, we're in the deep right shift for Colas. High drive, deep to right, at the wall, and gone. That's to the Owendon. Oscar Colas, his 11th home run of the season. The Fighters have their 2-run lead restored. Toro lifts this one into left center. Shaded was Kwan, and he's there. Nishimoto drives this one into the left field corner. It's another double. Garnack, WAH, and Djo1313. Thank you for the follow. More activity in the Buffaloes bullpen. Fumikazu Yamanaka is warming up. No doubles defense here against Ben Kato. Little number in front of the mound. Umino charges it. 2-3 the putout. Buffs go back down by 1. Slow roller. Nakamura can't come up with it. Nishiguchi's aboard with an infield single. That didn't work. The 1-1 to Onizuka. Fly ball into right. Colas comes in. 2 down. Munoz down the right field line. The third baseman is there. They get the fielder's choice. Fumikazu Yamanaka comes in to try and keep it just a 2-run game. That's an infield single for Nakayama, the center fielder. Bunt attempt. They're going to go first. Continuing to hold that runner, or try to. Nakamura off the top of the wall. He's going to pull into second with a double. That'll bring up Goto, who will go down swinging. Colas high and deep to right. Did he get another? He sure did. 2-run bomb for Oscar Colas. Yeah, you know what? I've seen enough. We lose 6-3. Some days you just don't have it, folks. So, Skip inspired me to do this. I am going to be using the Twitch soundtrack holiday playlist for today's stream. Yeah, Kolas is a monster, Dijo. At least today he is. So Okuma, tagged with a loss in his first game with the buffs. Not what I was hoping to see. And we are going to force start Hatakeyama. Umino, you're killing me here. Alright, let's get to the end of the month. Looks like Gaines picked up the win. Oh yeah, we're in a playoff race. We took the pennant courtesy of a, what was it, 17, 18 game win streak last session. So now we're fighting with the Cebu Lions for the pennant. All right, so I tried to get a couple of minor league options. So Ayahito Nakata wants a major league deal. No thanks. Kohei Terada heads to the minor league team to help out at third base and be a captain. Are we playing Cebu at all? Oh dear. That's the next series. Troyer's out for 8 weeks. Fantastic. Alright, so Coy James is going to get the call up because we have the foreign player slot open. QG draws back into the rotation. Great, this is great. I love it. Thank goodness YY's back in a couple weeks. Alright, Shinjiro Okuma will be sticking around. Hopefully we can stretch him out a little bit more too. Alright. How many games left in the season? NPB plays 143 games. Our magic number is 50. We've played 90, so there are 53 games left to go. And look at that, we're underperforming our Pythag. Is anyone shocked by this? Anyone at all? Alright. Let's see if we can break out of our slump and tell the Lions to stay down. No, we lose in extras. Coy James blows the save. But Lish ties it with a home run. Why was Coy James even in a save situation is my question. Alright, let's play the next one, actually. No intro this time because I don't have time to prepare it. It's too short. And we are not going to have Umino start at DH. I beg your pardon. Mostly because I want to give Macho some stream time. For start DH. Yes, that's what I want. And they're going to put Umino in at catcher anyway. Will you let me start Hatakeyama for Pete's sake? I'm fighting with my coach. There. That's the lineup I want to see. Yes, we did bring back 41-year-old Masataka Yoshida. Yes, we are going to see if we can help him get to some certain milestones. So it's our lefty and one of our best pitchers, YY2, Yukihiko Yonamine, going up against a very righty-stacked Cebu Lions lineup. This is going to be a tough one. Carter Young start leading off. Fearsome opponent. And Seibu eats our lunch, which does not make me confident for what the postseason might hold, if we run into them. Carter Young floats this to left. Kwan's there, one down. Brings up Tyler Austin. We are going to pitch around Tyler Austin because he scares me. That'll bring up Masato Kondo. Equally beefy power bat, so I may have made an oops there. Popped up in foul territory. Tanaka and Hatakeyama close in on it. But it's Tanaka who's there or it's Onizuka playing first today. Good play there, Jeets. I forgot they're fielding a lefty. Haha. All right, so that'll bring up old man Brandon Vicens. Trying to dance between the raindrops here. Munoz on to first. Just the walk. Taguchi leading things off against Akikazu Nishimura. And on an 0-2 count, he's plunked. I mean, not like Nishimura's got that much of a control. That changeup is dominant. But here's Lish and his 80 contact. Oh, you knew that was going to happen. Parked in the right center gap. Taguchi racing around. He's going to score easily. Buffs ahead 1-0 courtesy of Jerry. Munoz goes the other way. That's going to fall in down the right field line for a base hit. Lish is going to come to third and not run. How's Nakano's arm behind the plate? Oh, noodly. All right, let's avoid a double play situation here. Okay. Munoz keeps faking it. Actually, you know what? At this point, take a pitch and let's see if we can work a walk. Nope. Hit and run time. They'll go for the out at first. Deep in the hole is Tanaka. Buffs up 2-0 now with Munoz standing at second. Onizuka will flip around and bat right-handed. And he's hit by pitch again. Can we get a warning on the guy on the plate or at the mound? Like, what the heck is going on here? Double steal is on. Munoz and Onizuka both safe. Onizuka one dinger away from another 2020 season. Here's Kwan, full count. Little looper into right, base hit. It's 3-0 here, bottom of the first. And it's the Macho Man, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground, that's going to be a double play because he can't run that well. But Yonamine has been staked to a lead.
Strike three.
Matsumoto down swinging. Here's Desadas, moved over from the Marines to the Lions. And that's what he did last game. But thankfully this one stopped at the track by Kwan. Here's the catcher, Nakano. Driven into left. That's going to hit the wall. Kwan is up throwing, but it's a 2-out double for the catcher, Nakano. The shortstop, Tanaka. On the ground, past a diving Tsukusaburo Tanaka, or past Onizuka. And that's an RBI single with the runner advancing to second on the throw. What was that, Noguchi? You've had better throws. We're going to pitch around Ishida here. And down on strikes. Well, no one ever said this was going to be easy.
Strike three.
Katsumi works a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Taguchi, the leadoff man, who is going to ground into another double play. I wish we could have those. High drive to center field. Taguchi was already back. In front of the track, makes the play. Tyler Austin down on strikes. That'll bring up Kondo, the DH today. The 0-2. On the ground, Lish calls for it. And the cannon puts it out. Quick inning for Yonamine. 53 pitches through 3 innings, though. We may see the bullpen earlier than usual. Lish pops this one into right. Vicens is there. Munoz lines this one into left. Base hit. That will bring up Noguchi. Driven into right field. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Vicens has it. Munoz was thrown out at the plate. 9-4-2. Onizuka is going to pop this one to left. No run score. Okay, Vicens does have a 65 arm. Maybe I shouldn't have run on him. Oh well, shame on me. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. Vicens beats the shift and works a double to lead off the top of the 4th. That's going to bring up Matsumoto. Strikes out. Here's Desadas. Full count from Yonamine. Called strike 3. Slider getting the job done. The catcher Nakano with one away. Popped up. Right side. Munoz over his shoulder basket catch. Oh, he made it look like that was nothing. Wow, my bullpen is in shambles right now. Going to be some very, very short appearances. Excuse me a moment, folks. I need to quickly check in on something. All right, we're back. Macho lifts this one to left. If this was, 10 years ago, maybe he would have slugged that one out.
Strike 3.
All right, let's see if we can nose Yonamine through 5 innings here. Tanaka line shot up the middle. We'll bring to the plate Norihiro Ishida. Tanaka is a bit of a speedster, so we're going to go hold the runner. The 2-0 on the ground. Oh my goodness, Nishiguchi. Or bad throw by Munoz. Runners are safe at first and second. Help me out here. That's a sacrifice bunt. Runners advance. Second and third now with only 1 out. Why is Sasaki strained oblique? Yeah, we're not putting him in. All right. Let's get Fujioka warmed up. Actually, you know what? Let's concede the run here. The 2-2 to Austin.
Strike three.
Called strike 3. Here's Kondo. The 0-1. Lined up the middle. Taguchi there. And we managed to wriggle out of this one. Whoo boy. We're going to give this over to Fujioka next. Taguchi past a diving third baseman Desadas. And it's a pitch out. Taguchi's caught stealing. Lish with a line drive into center. Caught by on a sliding play by Ishida. That will bring Fujioka in to face Vicens. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Here's Matsumoto. Having a rough game, and it's going to keep being rough. Desadas will flip around and bat from the left side. The 2-2 from Fujioka. Line shot. Kwan is there, though. That sounded bad. Nakano. Catcher. Popped up. Right side. Munoz. Still 3-1 Buffaloes, but things are tense here. Nishimura making his entering his 6th inning of work. Munoz aboard with an infield single, turning on the afterburners here against Nander Desadas. Okay, they're thinking we're going to run here, so... Noguchi, fly ball to left. And Matsumoto puts it away. I did not notice Kunigoro was having such a fantastic season. And we're just, like, not caring. The 1-1 to Onizuka. On the ground. No double play. Munoz was too fast. Here's Kwan now.
Strike three.
Down on strikes. Fujioka out for a 2nd inning of work. We are going to have to go to... Let's get Kusano warmed up just in case. Popped up. Ishiguchi calls for it. 1 away. The lone left-hander in the whole lineup, Ishida, finally gets to turn around and face... Or finally gets to face a proper opponent. But he's also going to have to face the deep shift. And Onizuka makes the play. Here's Carter Young now. The 2-2. Up the middle. Another base hit. That will bring Tyler Austin to the plate. 41-year-old's been a phenom this year. The 2-1 popped up. Munoz calls for it. All right, so it's still going to be a lefty-on-lefty matchup. Do I have anyone who can do well in this spot? Yeah, let's get Gushiken in here. Get some jump start to our offense. Pinch hitter Gushiken, and he's aboard with a line drive single. Nishimura up 91 pitches, Incredible he's still in the game. Gushiken also a speedy runner. Yeah, we're not going to steal here. Whew. Almost a double play ball. Takayama strikes out, but it's a productive strikeout. Gushiken makes his way over to third. Timely chance now for Taguchi. On the ground, booted by the second baseman Young. Buffs will take it. It's 4-1 now. Young's going to make this play, though. All right. It's going to be Kusano on short rest for as long as we can ride him, and then we're going to go to Ishikawa, the closer. You know what? Yeah, we're also going to do a defensive sub. Tsukasaburo Tanaka comes in to take over at first. Kusano's been good as our setup man. Tries to beat the shift, but Munoz is there in time. Here's Vicens. Line drive, center field. Double play depth here. Here's Matsumoto. The 1-0 from Kusano. Driven past Tanaka into the right field corner. Runners at second and third now. Here's Desadas. Call or swinging strikeout. Kusano bears down and gets the job done. Nakano, the 2-2. Karaburi Sanshin. Kusano having himself a day. Ishikawa's going to get warmed up. We're going to go to the closer for the 8-1 or 8-9-1 here. Noguchi skies this one into right. Vicens is there. 2 down. Here's Tanaka now. Interesting setup. They shifted the outfield to the left, but the infield to the right. Oh, that's why. Tanaka lines this one into the right, left center gap. It's a double for the new first baseman. That'll bring up Kwan here. High, ball 4. What the hey? Akio Kojima coming in now. Subbing in as the DH. Lofted to third base. Desadas makes the play. All right. Akira Ishikawa on short rest. Time to go to work, buddy. Not like that. Pinch hitter Angel Janao coming in. Switch hitter will bat from the right side. On the ground, Lish to Munoz. Back onto first, double play. That will bring up Carter Young. The 1-1 from Ishikawa. High drive, center field. Taguchi. Ball game, Buffaloes. Fujioka with a good game. Now, I've got some force starts that I need to clear up. There we go. All right, so we've regained that game back in the standings. All right, so if Sasaki is going to be day-to-day for 2 weeks, let's not stress that arm. We've got guys in the minors who can come up and contribute, like Sekiguchi, or Sekimoto, or Honda. Let's see who's done the best in the minors. Yeah, I think Sekimoto is going to be our call up here. Everyone in the bullpen is gassed. And we lost 7-5. Kona Takahashi had issues. Thankfully, we have a rest day. So, the lead has shrunk to 2.5 games. Teruaki Sato, his 300th home run. Ryo Ota seems to be having a good season. We're on what's the word? We're on milestone watch as well for a couple of Buffaloes. Jitsuo Onizuka and Oscar Munoz are both within shouting distance of 200 home runs. Munoz sits at 178, so he's probably getting it next season. Onizuka, 195. He may get it this year. Might be a push, but he may. Stephen Kwan is going to be a free agent this year, and I think I'm going to let him walk. Especially given how much money he's looking for. Yeah, not happening. Good for Nishiguchi coming out of nowhere and having a banger of a season. Takayama's hitting streak came to an end. But Okuma picked up a win in his most recent start. Alright. Yamamoto is coming back from injury in 2 days. Ooh, torn meniscus for Sugihara. Ouch. Well done, Ota. He's coming up on 250 bombs. And it looks like he's been healthy this season. Oh, oblique strain and intercostal strain. Comparatively healthy. Even if his batting average fell through the tank. Oh, Junko Lee went back to Korea. Interesting. Oh, I'd like to get him. He got released by the Phillies? Wow. What happened there? Signed a $40 million contract and got released by the Phillies. Oh my goodness. I mean, they got money to burn, but what are you doing? Yes, we're going to pay this guy $40 million not to play for us. All right, and coming back from the injured list. Seiya Suzuki broke his kneecap. That may be the end of his career. Yes, that is our old friend Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, occasionally the game can be silly like that. Okuma's off to a good... or performing up to his new contract. Love to see it. How are we doing financials-wise anyway? We're still 6th in the league in payroll. And none of the guys who are coming up for free agency are ones who I'd really miss. Fujimoto, maybe, considering he's the last, one of the last guys from the V9 dynasty still with the club. Takahashi. I've got better options now for the rotation, including Daiki Sasaki, so... Alright, is the minor league team still playing? Hey, we won the division! Yes, they are. Okay, so we are going to be putting YY on a rehab stint. And then once the minor league club finishes up, he's joining the rotation just in time. Alright, so we're going to go to the 24th or 25th. Today's broadcast is powered by Steam Whistle. Do one thing really, really well. And Matsuda is out for 2 months. Okay, who's coming up now? I think it's Yoshioka. Fujioka moves into the rotation. Can we stop having injuries, please? Alright, Noguchi is day-to-day for 5 days, so I'm probably going to bench him and get Egawa up instead. Woo! 12-2. Nonamine going... Well, bad day for Nobuhiro Yamazaki. 8 runs, no dingers. Yoshida with a triple. Old man speed. He's still batting 300. Looks like he got over 325 home runs. Not going to get to 2,500 hits, but what can you do? Alright, so let's go. Let's go at least minimal. Yeah, bench him for 4 days. Let's let Egawa get a couple games in. Skip ahead to the 28th. I am going to find a bottle opener. One moment. There are a few things quite like a good Pilsner, especially at the start of 11 days off from work. I have all of next week off. Of course, us Canadians are observing Boxing Day on the 26th, tomorrow, but because that's a Sunday, the observation's on the 28th. So a whole week off, that only cost me 3 vacation days. Gotta love it. Alright, so with Sasaki healthy again, who goes down? I guess we'll send, yeah, we'll send him down. Sasaki moves up. At some point, we're going to see Daiki move into the starting rotation. I think next season he's going to get there. All right, swept the Marines. Starting to get some ground now. Let's take one of these games in Niigata as our next one to play through. Oop, my Discord's not on streamer mode. Uno momento, por favor. There. This feels very Beach Boys-y, this song. Alright, we're starting to run away with it. Taguchi and Munoz in a race for the batting title with Daichi Sugai from the Eagles. Pardon me. Taguchi's actually making himself an MVP case. Wow. Yeah, my scout is leaving at the end of the season. I want this guy, Mike Ricard. Not interested. So I'm hoping there will be some free agent personnel coming. I'd love to get who the Hawks have, but he's not looking for a new job. I want to get a highly favored tools. Alright, so my option is Eric Almonte here. But he's not an upgrade over who I've got. I'm going to have to think about that. Because the worst case scenario is I go into the draft without a scouting director. Alright, so we've won 9 in a row. Looks like we may have our date with a giant set up. Oh, come on. I'd love to see the Hawks leave. Garnack! There's a few people I need to thank for follows. Garnack, WIH, I think I did. Slave1, thank you. And Reader MJ1, many thanks. Alright, we're gonna go up against Ito, Oshima, or Wada. Alright, looks like Quan is now day-to-day, so let's park him for 5 days. Oh no, Onizuka's on a bit of a slide. Well, we'll play this one. Wait a minute. I forgot the minor league season is finished. And we lost the farm championship to the Bay Stars. Ah. Although, you do realize that that's who we're going to be playing as next year. Alright, so who's going down? Is it Sekimoto or Sasaki? I gotta think about this. Pitching stats. Who's the least fippy of the bunch? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Fujioka who heads down. Which is a shame, he does so well. Actually, no, never mind. It's gonna be Takahashi. So, YY, welcome back. YY is tired, otherwise he'd be starting. I think we're going to wait until YY's our next starting pitcher, and then we're going to play that one as our next game. Tough loss against the Bears. Tight win against the Bears. Thank you for the follow, Moonies, New Zealand. Thank you all of you for spending a portion of your Christmas with me here on the channel. I know you've got choices of entertainment, and that includes your family, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to make me part of yours. Travis Swaggerty, at age 37, heads to the Arrows. This late in the season? Swag, what are you doing? Alright, so Quan is still on the injured reserve. So we got to call up a left fielder from the minor leagues. What am I doing? Buffaloes. There. Yeah, I think it's going to be Fukuyoshi Watanabe who comes back up. I'll take the jerk. And we're probably going to get Gushiken. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Gushiken at left. Yeah, I think that's a good lineup. Alright, keep an eye once YY is available. Taguchi's out for 8 weeks. Oh my goodness. Or 3 weeks. Well, so much for that plan. Looks like Gushiken's gonna have to man center field. Cripes. Takeuchi, welcome to the big club. All right. This is our next game. We're at the MetLife Dome. Team's banged up, but we got to face these Lions still. It will be Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound. Okay, we're facing Nishimura again. That's great. Seibu still eats our lunch, which doesn't bode well for the postseason. Keiichi Noguchi leadoff single. And you know he wants to run. Off he goes. Oop, nope. Fakes it. Here's Gushiken. Line drive, right side, base hit. Noguchi flying, and he's safe at third. Runners at the corners now for Onizuka. Gushiken trying to stay out of the double play, and he does. Fired into left, caught there by Matsumoto, but it's a sacrifice fly. Another RBI for Onizuka. It's 1-0 Buffaloes early. Munoz pops this one up into center field. Ishida makes the play. Tagging up to third is Gushiken.
Strike three.
Masataka Yoshido argues the call and is tossed from the game. Wow. suspended for 2 games. So I guess we got to put someone else in there. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Akio Kojima when his spot comes around. Either that or Koi James. Been a while since I've seen that happen. Well, please welcome back to the field Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the mighty YY. And he's greeted with a leadoff line drive by Carter Young. Brandon Shoemake will be playing first today. Two from Yamamoto. High drive into right. Egawa is there, 1 away. Here's Vicens now, the 2-2. That's the YY we know and love. Ishida, the center fielder. And the ball's going to clank away from Hatakeyama. Wild pitch. Carter Young moves up to second. On the ground, Onizuka makes a play at first. Jerry Lish now.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. Egawa, not normally known for facing lefties.
Strike 3.
Akikazu Nishimura strikes out the side. Let's go to the game log. That was 2 balls away from an immaculate inning. Wow. I think he's angry. Nishiguchi's got his arms full, but he seems to be handling the pressure just fine. Another 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto. Going to be a tough play for Tanaka, but he's there. I'm sorry, that's Yokota today. Masuami Yokota. Noguchi, high fly ball. Ishida racing over to his right. Makes the play. 3-1 count here against Gushiken. Outside, ball 4. Onizuka gets into one, but that's only going as far as Ishida's mitt. "37 pitches through 2 innings.
Strike 3.
Call that on a sinker outside. All right, quick inning. Quick inning. Let's do this. Oh dear. Young, high and deep to left, and that one's gone to the Owendon. I really got to cut down the length of some of those. All right, we can't put Umino in because we need him as a backup. Are we really going to put Koi James in as our DH? The answer is yes. Yes, we are. Let's get goofy. And he rewards us with a single up the middle. Ha ha! Attaboy Koi. Lish will take a walk. Here's Egawa, the right fielder. Lofted into right. Vicens is there. If that's Vicens playing today. Yes, that is. 2 down. Here's Nishiguchi, the shortstop.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes for the second time today. Good play by Egawa, digging in there to get that one. I mean, you look at Noguchi and Egawa. We have a pair of absolute arms crew flamethrowers out there. Nobody is scoring from second today. Ishida lofts one into center for a 1-out single. That'll bring up the league leader in home runs, Kunigoro Matsumoto. And he's just going to doink this one into right. Runners at first and second now. Outside ball 4. Bases loaded, 1 out. All of our good bullpen arms are tired. Okay. And I used Coy James as our DH. Because I didn't think. Well, let's pray for a double play ball here, folks. The 0-2. Or called strike 3. That works. There it is. Okay. So let's sit Fujimoto down. I think we can get Yamamoto through at least a couple more innings, 66 pitches.
Strike 3.
Yeah, that's a can of corn into left. Onizuka is going to lift this one up as well. Yeah, let's not groove it to Carter Young again, please. All right, 1-6. Nishiguchi narrowly avoids injury. Good, good. The only other shortstop I have is Moritake Sato right now. Shoemake drives this one into the gap. Base hit, extra bases. Second and third now, 1 out. Let's get Fujimoto warmed up again. Full count to Vicens.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. First pitch swinging. That's going to be a base hit. Egawa's up throwing, though. So someone did score from second. Rats. All right, check in on the mound. Welcome back, YY. Good job. Fujimoto. Let's try to stem the bleeding here, shall we? There we go. Tough play. Munoz beats out another infield single. James is going to float this one into right. One away. Jerry Lish, line drive, almost hitting Munoz. He's going to go to third, and he's in there. Ugh, Munoz is injured again. No! Back tightness. Okay, so he's just out for the day. Still, now we have to rely on Akio Kojima at second instead of Munoz. Great. Egawa floats this one to left. Base hit. 3-2 now, the Lions. Nishiguchi line drive into left. Base hit. Coming home and scoring will be Jerry Lish. Tie game. Oh, no. Oh, we got to go to the game log on that. Runner out being hit by batted ball. 106 miles an hour right at Nishiguchi. I hope he's okay. Good thing I didn't put Kojima in as the DH before. We are going to need Totaro. That ball's past Onizuka into the right field corner. Yeesh, not good. All right, you got one more batter here. There you go. Here's Totaro now.
Strike three.
Ooh, good appearance by Hasegawa. And it looks like we're going to give him a second inning of work here. Gushiken's going to challenge Desadas' arm. One down. Onizuka floats this one to the shortstop Yokota. And here's Kojima.
Strike three.
Down on strikes. Oof. Thank you for the follow, WFS. We're going to go Kusano for the 8th, Ishikawa for the 9th as per usual. Diving play by Noguchi out in left. Gets the job done. Well done, sir. Here's Shoemake. High drive into right at the track, and it's over the wall. Okay, that's good. Don't run on Egawa. All right, so we gave up the solo shot. Somebody's got to hit a home run here. All right, are we going to sub out Lish again? Or Coy James? His ratings aren't that bad. You know, let's keep James in there. This is funny now. Talk about silly games.
Strike three.
Here's Lish. Line drive, right field. Jerry's aboard with a base hit, and here's Egawa from the left side, where he fares better up against Taiji Hirano. Called strike 3, 100th strikeout on the season for Hirano. Ishiguchi challenges Ishida, but he's there. Fresh arm into the game. It's Masafumi Kusano. So far, so good for the Buffaloes. Down by 1, but you got the sense that this team can come back with a little luck. All right, outfield deep against Takayama. That's interesting. Takayama bored with a base hit. We can't pinch run for him. All of our fast runners are on the field already. Wait, do we have any fast runners? Not Tanaka or Umino. We need to save those guys. Sato is not fast. Could go with Takeuchi. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Tying runs at first base. We're going to do a sub. Misao Takeuchi comes in. Noguchi pops us into center field. Ishida is there. No, we're not running on that. We are going to run on that, and we're in there safely. Gushiken into the corner, base hit. That's going to tie the ball game. Get Ishikawa warmed up now. And oh no, it's Jitsuo. They're going to intentionally walk him to face Akio Kojima. The 0-1. It's a bunt. And the sacrifice bunt is complete. Runners advance second and third. Pinch hitter coming in will be normally the first baseman, Tsukisaburo Tanaka. They're going to intent walk him as well to face Jerry Lish. This is a do or die moment here, folks. The 1-1 from Lish. Or to Lish. Up the middle, base hit! The Buffaloes have taken the lead. 1 run will score. Here comes Onizuka. He's safe. 6-4. Go ahead single by Jerry D. Lish. Egawa drives it high and deep to left center, and that one is gone to the O&on. Takechi Egawa. 3-run bomb. We are going to sit down Ishikawa. Kusano's going to get a chance to finish this one out because it's not a safe situation anymore. You cannot deny this Buffs team when they get going. Six runs on 4 hits. Taking over behind the plate will be Takashi Umino. Popped up left or right side. Onizuka tracks it down 1 away. Lions thought they had this one in the bag, but those intentional walks came back to bite them on the behind. Here's the deep shift for Shoemake, and he's going to squirt it down the opposite field baseline. beating the shift handily. Runners at second and third now for Vicens. The 1-1 from Cusano on the ground. Lish. Cross the diamond. Ball game, Buffaloes. Well, that will get your heart going, won't it? Whew. Have we clinched the playoffs yet? Or the pennant yet? Oh, man, we still got 20. Our magic number's 23. The Giants have won 9 in a row. Jeez. So one thing we're going to do with the draft this year, and we may not get to that this stream somehow, is we're going to stop using the regional rounds. We're either going to try, please make it work this time, the lottery-style drafting. Failing that, we're just going to go with a straight draft. So it is. All right. Hopefully the injuries start to be minimized. I'm amazed that we're still leading the Pacific League with all of them right now, and the Giants are just, not losing at all. Oh, hey, Juan Francisco, former Blue Jay. I recognize that name. Whereas I called him Johnny Franks. I'm not saying I'm going to use a Twitch soundtrack regularly, but not going to lie, it is nice. As we sit and wait for the game to continue. At some point, I actually need to move the whole Out of the Park folder onto my solid state drive, because some days the hard platters just ain't cutting it. And this is one of them. Yeah, it's just plowing through the hard drive right now. Interesting playoff race over in the Central League. Baystar's narrowly ahead of the Dragons, with the Swallows not too far behind. Over in the Pacific League, it's more or less settled. The Buffs are in. Lions are in. And then there's a long distance, and then the Bears have a narrow lead on the Hawks. And we'll see if that holds. Alright, Taguchi will be back in a week. Quan still out. Hatakeyama still doing Hatakeyama things. Good to see. YY struggling a bit since his return. Yeah, just under the Pythag by 6. Too many one-run losses. I mean, they're toss-up games. I know that. But we've lost 4 in a row, including getting swept by the Eagles at their place. Not good. I do want to go check in on the Saturday Iron Warriors soon. I have to do some safe scumming to get the 1-game advantage for the first round anyway, so I don't mind doing that a few times. Alright, so... yeah, we're going to send Watanabe down. Stephen Kwan's back. Alright, let's keep going till the regular season ends. I don't feel like playing any more games until maybe like the home finale. There we go. We managed to break out of the slide. Taguchi leading the Pacific League. Hey! Look who's back! It's Waluigi! I mean, what else do you call someone who's 6'9", 200 pounds, and throws 100 miles an hour from the left side? YY is day-to-day with back stiffness. Let's send down... oh, I don't want to send down Kyuji, though. You know what? Oop. Let's not do that. Let's send down Sekimoto. At least we know he can play. And let's reset some of the forces that I've got on, because I think we're going to want Koide. Yeah, Koide and Ishikawa as our primary lefties. Love it. Kusano deserves a break. And we swept the Bears. And we've clinched a playoff spot. All right. Hey, Great Scott. Ho, 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 indeed. Hey, everyone's getting healthy again. Takeuchi down. Taguchi back. Where are we finishing the season? At home against the Fighters. I feel like we've seen them too many times. Troyer still injured. Durable Mituchus. This is not the first time he's had elbow inflammation. All right, Buffaloes and Lions are in. The Hawks have gone on a hot streak and the Bears have gone silent, so it looks like Fukuoka will indeed be punching their ticket back into the postseason. Dragons have opened it up against the Bay Stars. They're now looking to repeat. And the Buffaloes have clinched their 11th straight Pacific League pennant and have earned the first round bye. So that's a playoff settled. The Lions will host the Hawks, and the winner will go on to the Kyocera Dome to face the Buffaloes. As per usual, we will sim non-elimination games, but we will play the rest. And unlike last time, we will play them through in their entirety. Oh, Oscar Munoz is having an MVP season again. No big. Troyer is ready to come back, which means Coy James heads down. All right, looks like Egawa's on a bit of a hot streak, so he's stolen the versus right-handed spot back from Noguchi, which I'm okay with. So maybe with Quan gone, we let Noguchi and Egawa both be our outfielders, and I don't have to fret about that. Maybe what I do. Ooh, tough loss for the Giants. Shosei Togo, torn labrum, out for postseason. Woof. Speaking of tough going, what happened to the Bears? Oh, just casually going 5 for 21 in September. Holy smokes. Oh, and speaking of milestones that we're chasing, YY is 11 wins away from 200 in his career. And he's got 3 more seasons to do it. You know what? Yeah, we're not going to sim any more or play any more games during the regular season. We're going to take care of it in the post. Okay, the Carp made it close over in the Central League. Still one playoff spot up for grabs between the Dragons and the Bay Stars. Dragons are in. So Junichi will head to Hiroshima to take on the Carp. Winner goes back to the Tokyo Dome to face the reigning Japan Series champions, the Yomiuri Giants. I'm feeling confident about our chances, except for up against anyone except the Lions. Because you look at the team versus team. Winning record against everyone except the Hawks and the Lions. Okay, and the Eagles too, but of the 2 playoff teams, I feel like we got a better shot against the Hawks than the Lions. And finishing the season on a 5-game losing streak is not good. We are sliding in tail first. All right, Lions versus Hawks. Who are we going to be facing?
Christmas Eve, fall asleep. I won't say goodbye.
I hope we don't see the Lions anymore. We've seen them plenty today. Cebu takes game 1, 5-1. Former Buffalo Mizuki Shinohara taking the loss there. And there it is, a sweep. Walked off in the 11th by Brandon Vicens. The Lions punch their ticket back to the Kyocera Dome. Uh-oh. Final stage over in the Central League, or first stage in the Central League, go in the distance. The Dragons pull off the upset and punch their ticket to the Tokyo Dome. So let's see, is there anyone close to coming back from injury that we could stuff? No. Okay. Of the guys on the roster, I think Moritake Sato is the one who's going to head down. Iwata is going to get the call up. So we have another competent third baseman. Tanaka's on the slide again. Great. Doom_OG, thank you for the follow. '2020 season for Onizuka. 2020 season for Munoz. Yeah, I like this rotation. QG coming out of the bullpen is interesting. And we're not going to make Iwata a two-way guy, not up with the big club. That's just in case of emergency. So because Out of the Park Baseball 22 does not have the ability to set the higher seed advantage for the second round, it's only available on the first round. Man, if Cebu beats us, because they built a team that basically is designed to beat us, I'm going to be a little peeved. Sorry, losing my train of thought. Because the game does not have the ability to do the higher seed advantage manually, or in settings, I'm going to have to do it by brute force. So we are, fingers crossed. Okay. Game 1 goes Buffalo's way. The Giants need to be staked to their 1-game lead. It's interesting that both the Dragons and the Giants have a two-way star who also plays left field. For the Giants, it's Tateishi, a.k.a. Rocky, a.k.a. the star of the Giants. For the Dragons, it's Eiki Nishida. All right. And there we go. We're going to have to force start. We're going to close and reopen the game. Which does give us an opportunity to go check in on the Saturday Iron Warriors. This is the kind of stuff that I do off stream normally. Try to get that one game lead set in place. All right, am I still in it? Yes. Holy smokes, that's unexpected. So we're gonna do a quick check-in on these guys, and then we're gonna go back into the Buffaloes game. And if we still can't get that working, then we are gonna check in on the Packs team. We're gonna rip some packs, and then we're gonna try the Buffaloes again. Mixing it up, you know? Come on, you can do it. Rock back and forth to make the computer go faster. All right, here we are in the round of 4. Almost in the money. And Centurions are up 15-6 on the SoCal Gatos. Let's check the other matches going on. Oh no! Skep didn't make it! Oh, that stinks. What round did he bounce out in then? All right, where am I looking? There's the Never Say Nevers. They lost in 5 to the Cork Rebels. They won the first game and then promptly got stomped the rest of the way. Oof. That's a really good iron card. I may need to get this guy. Excuse me a moment. Oh, I already do. So that stinks for Skep. So much for him checking in on that later. But there's the Centurions. They're still in the thick of it. See, I don't ask for much when it comes to out of the park suggestions. I know Dishnet and Yukarin had a fantastic suggestions and ideas chat, I think last week. But this is the only one I have. Just make the higher seed advantage work beyond the first round. So we don't have to keep doing this. And I know what you're thinking. Why do we care about the Giants? They're not our team. Doesn't matter. Rules are rules, gosh darn it. But while we continue the interlude, let's go check in on the St. Louis du haha Jokers. Solid amount of perfect points too. Looks like we're going to be buying some new packs. We finally got Cy Young last night. That only took like, a couple of weeks. And as you can imagine, we're sort of stomping the lower levels handily, thoroughly. Wander Franco 5-run day. Nice. Wow, that game was... Hack Wilson hit for the cycle in that game. Scored 6 runs. That's why I have so many perfect points. We picked up 28 runs. All right, I gotta see this. Yeah, that's a clubbing for sure. Hack Wilson goes 4 for 5 with 2 walks, 7 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and his home run was of the grand variety. All right, let's tear some packs open, shall we? All right, Camilo Doval. I think he counts for Select San Francisco. Camarena's too tall for the camera shot. Michael Brantley might be decent as a left fielder, but nothing really doing there. I did get Build a Legend Silver Tim Salmon, though. I did pull that off. All right, let's get 6 more regular packs. I have to say, I do like playing the packs-only team. I do think at some point I need to get rid of Doggy Miller because it feels cheap to have a packs-only team and then keep 1 tournament reward card. Oh, Tommy Conley. Not in the Selects mission. Okay. Second time we've drawn some of those cards today. Hey, good Canadian kid, Rowan Wick. Did we get any missions complete? Yes, Washington Live. That's a silver pack. Hey, Walter Kennedy. Oh, he might make the club. Utility infielder. Move over Wander Franco. Alright, that was solid. Not, you know, ripping Ty Cobb and Mariano Rivera, but yeah, you might want to check out Skep's highlights. He had some really good rips today. And of course, now my mind goes to that ephemeral Canadian rap song, Just Out for a Rip, Are Ya, Bud? Alright, are we going to be able to get through this, Are we going to see that the Lions or the Giants can win this one? Nope. You know what? We're under the clock. Let's just keep going. Unless the Giants somehow get swept, the 1-game lead is inconsequential to them. Seiji Taguchi, Pacific League batting champion, 345 off 60 contact and 60 avoid Ks. Yeah. I'm glad we traded for him. And we saw Sekimoto make the bigs for the first time this season. I think we won the trade, gang. I think we won the trade. All right, game 2. Buffaloes win 9-4. Shinjiro Okuma goes 6 innings, allows 3 earned runs, but that's all. Game 3, walk-off win in the 11th inning. Seiji Taguchi walks it off. Waluigi gets the win with his 2 innings of scoreless work. Nishimura again. That guy just eats our lunch. But it's the closer, Sumitomo Sakamoto, who can't pick up the win. Yes, thank you. All right. There, the Giants got their win back. Problem solved. All right. We're up 3-0. And it's the Destroyer going against Shigeji Nakamura. Oh, that's a good pitcher. But we'll see if we can make it work. Let's go for the sweep. Let's erase some demons, and let's get back to the Japan series. Minasan ikuzo. And I just noticed Hatakeyama's got himself a snowflake, so we may actually turn things over to Umino for the next game. So yeah, we're facing the Lions for like the 3rd or 4th time this stream. Deal with it. High drive, but Taguchi basically only needs to move a few steps. We've really done a good job neutralizing Matsumoto. Minogashi Sanshin, circle change from Troyer. Why did you swing at that? That was like a mile outside the zone. Anyways, here's the right fielder, Egawa. Lofted behind shortstop. Yokota makes the play. Jitsuo, line drive on an outside pitch. 108 miles an hour. Munoz, little nubber. Yokota goes the short way to second. Ishida scares me. High drive to center field. Taguchi just says, yeah. Thank goodness he's healthy. Vicen's nursing a strained hamstring, but he's playing through it. Rolled to Munoz. 2 down. That'll bring up Genau.
Strike 3.
1-2-3 inning from Josh. Troyer's looking good. Here's Tanaka, the first baseman. High drive, deep to right. Haita! Suksaburo Tanaka puts the Buffaloes ahead.
Strike 3.
Leadoff solo shot. Taguchi has touched nothing but green for days. He is batting .714 this postseason. Desadas waits. Goes 5-3. And we'll be starting off the top of the 3rd here against Troyer.
Strike 3.
Ooh, mean looking cutter. Give me the cutter, good doctor. Oop, and Yokota gets plunked. Not good. Not much of a base runner. Here's Shinosuke Yamase, the catcher. Double play depth.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. 4K so far for Troyer. There's Carter Young, the second baseman. High fly ball into left. Kwan charging in. Nishiguchi high and deep to right. Did he get enough? No. Rats. That looked good.
Strike 3.
Egawa down swinging. Onizuka pops this one up in foul territory. Desadas calls for it. 1-2-3 inning for the Lions. Still a close game. That'll bring up Brandon Shoemake. Second time through the lineup here for Troyer. Faced only one over the minimum. And that's outside ball 4. The 2-2 to Matsumoto. Called strike 3. Some days you just can't buy a hit. That's one of them. The 0-2 to Ishida. Oh, Troyer's coming out throwing heat now. First pitch swing, Vicens. Fly ball center field. Taguchi has it. Troyer's thrown 56 pitches through 4 innings. You let that man run as long as he wants. Oscar Munoz deep to center field, but Ishida tracks it down. Tanaka's already got a dinger today. Tries to go the other way, but that's going to settle into Matsumoto's mitt. Here's Lish, the third baseman. Opposite field line drive. Base hit with 2 down. Here's Kwan now. Up the middle, base hit. Just about took off the pitcher's head. Nakamura, a little bit rattled. Still stays in there. Yamase has a cannon arm, so we're not going to test it. Taguchi will ground out to the shortstop. 6-4, the fielder's choice. Here's Genau, the DH. Inside ball 4. Second walk of the day for Josh Troyer. Full count to Desadas. Called strike 3. Oh, 2 up the middle. 4-6-3 double play. 71 pitches for Josh. We're going to have to go to the arm barn soon, but I mean, there are worse situations to go to the arm barn in. The snake bit catcher, Hatakeyama. Nishiguchi right back up through the box. Base hit. Here's Egawa, the right fielder. Fly ball deep to left. Matsumoto. 2-way.
Strike 3.
Onizuka down on strikes. Action already in the Buffalo's bullpen.
Strike 3.
Actually, let's that may have been preemptive. I think we can squeeze a 6th inning out of Troyer, I think. Full count to Carter Young. Outside ball 4. Now that will get Fujimoto back unwarmed up. Young is speedy. 2-0. High drive deep to right but playable. Egawa picks it up. 2 down. Outside on ball 1 on Matsumoto. Carter Young moves up to second. but Matsumoto's an 0-2 hole. That's lined into the gap, base hit. That's going to cost the Buffaloes. And this game is tied. That will be the end of the day for Josh Troyer. 5 2/3 innings, only 1 runs allowed. Tamao Fujimoto comes in. To face Ishida. Driven into center field, Taguchi has it right at his eyeballs. The Lions have tied it. 1 pitch gets out of the inning for Tamao. Munoz aboard with a leadoff walk. Tanaka lofts this one over to where Desadas is, 1 away. Jerry Lish, high drive to left, but that's going to hang up too long. Matsumoto makes the play. Here's Stephen Kwan now. Up the middle, Ishida diving play to end the inning. Line drive single for Brandon Vicens, first pitch swinging. Here's Ganao, the 0-2. Karaburi Sanshin. Fujimoto can still ramp it up there when he needs to. Here's Desadas, the 1-2. High drive into left field and down the line. That is fair and gone. Nander Desadas has made it 3-1 Lions. Fujimoto was mad and struck out the rest of the players. Taguchi lofts this one to right. Vicens is there. Takayama grounds this to Yokota, 2 down. Nishiguchi will also ground to Yokota, 1-2-3 inning. New pitcher into the game, Totaro Hasegawa. Try and keep this one close. Carter Young laces it into right field, or left field, base hit. Brandon Shoemake, the 2-2. Lined into left again, base hit. That's a double. Matsumoto first pitch swinging. The drawn in infield gets the job done. Full count to Ishida. Outside ball 4. Quick check-in on the mound. There needs to be a double play ball here. They're going to have to get it from Brandon Vicens. The 0-2 from Hasegawa. Karaburi Sanshin. All right. Ganao now.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. 3 strikeout day for Ganao. Bases stranded loaded. Your Sumitomo Sakamoto. There's going to be some chicanery here. New pitcher from the left side. New batter from the right side. It's Keiichi Noguchi. down on strikes. Onizuka floats this one to Desadas. Munoz down on strikes. Noguchi will come in and play right field. Kyuji Tachibana will come in and try and finish this one out. Bit of a rough season for Kyuji today after that injury. Shortstop Yokota grounded in front of the mound, or in front of the home plate. Takayama completes the 2-3 putout.
Strike 3.
Good inning from Kyuji. And 4 strikeouts from Yamase. It'll be Tanaka, Lish, and Kwan here in the bottom of the 9th. Lish is aboard, lead off, or with a 1-out walk. Here's Kwan now, driven hard to Desadas, who will go around the horn for a double play, and the Lions have staved off elimination and avoided the sweep. I need to take a short break. I will be right back. Stay tuned, folks. All right, we're back. And we are going to say to Katsumi Takayama, who is 1 for 15 this postseason, have yourself a seat. I don't know what this song is, but I already don't like it. All right. Oh, draft pool's announced. And someone's going to be real happy to get a new catcher. That's ridiculously good. All these batters and players are not that good. I think we're going to have to go with a pitcher for our first draft pick when we get there, which may not be this stream. This poor guy has been in the minors his entire career and has just set the record for most strikeouts and most wins in the Miyazaki Phoenix League. All right. It's Yonamine against Daigo Fukumoto in Game 5. And the doubt starts to creep in everyone's minds. They're not going to blow it again, are they? They won 9 Japan Series in a row. They're cured of their Oryxing. Aren't they? I'm guessing that one of the other leagues finished up. Yep, there we go. Alright, Matsuda's not healthy yet. Alright, same lineup as last time. Only changes that Umino's in, and we got Yonamine on the mound. Carter Young flares it into right for a leadoff base hit. The 0-1 on the ground. Onizuka 3-6 to get the lead runner and keep the double play in order. The 2-2 to Matsumoto. He's just been having a rough go against us. Masato Kondo, the usual outfielder, or the usual DH against left-handed batters. The 1-0 from Yonamine popped up on the infield. Munoz calls for it. Quiet inning. Daigo Fukumoto now. Ishiguchi lifts this one to left. Matsumoto puts it away. Egawa, little number, and he's not fast enough to beat out the pitcher, Fukumoto, who handles it quite nicely. Popped up by Onizuka. 1-2-3 inning. Desadas high and deep to left center field, and that one will find the seats. 1-0 Lions early. Onizuka takes it, Tanaka takes it himself. The 1-1 to Ishida. Fly ball left side. Kwan racing back. Has it. Two to Yamase, the catcher. Fly ball right side. Egawa comes in. Lions taking an early lead here in Game 5. Munoz is going to loft this one to left field. Hard hit line drive single. Tanaka high and deep to right center field. Hairimashita! Tanaka, with his second home run in as many games, has given the Buffaloes the lead again. Stephen Kwan opposite field single. Runners at first and second now. Here's Taguchi. The hit and run is on. Jerry Lish is caught stealing. But Kwan makes it safely to second. Taguchi lofts this one to left. 2 out here. Umino down the line and fair! That's going to reach all the way into the corner. The 36-year-old catcher, welcome to the final stage. 2-out double RBI for Umino.
Strike 3.
And the Buffs have retaken the lead. Line drive snared by Tanaka. Great play. Carter Young goes up the middle. 2 for 2 today. Here's Shoemake again. Three and 0, and he's plunked. Matsumoto with a chance to do some real damage here. Popped up on the infield. Nishiguchi calls for it. 2 away. 3-1 to Kondo. Line drive into right. Egawa is able to haul it in. No damage. The only thing that got hurt was Yonamine's pitch count. Egawa's aboard base on balls. Onizuka lofts it into right. Vicens is there. 1 away. Munoz plunked by a pitch. And he is taken out of the game. Bruised finger, the injury. That will bring Akio Kojima into the game as a pinch runner and likely second baseman. Tanaka, not quite enough to do anything here. Vicens gets it. Here's Lish now. On the ground, Yokota goes to second. Desadas deep to center, but Taguchi's able to haul this one in. Here's Vicens now, the 2-2. High drive deep to left field, and that one will find the cheap seats. It's 3-2 Buffaloes now. Outside ball 4 on Ishida. That'll bring up the catcher Yamase. Quick check in on the mound. Yamase looks at strike 3. Cutter gets the job done. Yokota, the shortstop. Grounded. Kojima, diving play, rushes the throw, and it gets past Tanaka. Carter Young, again, not the guy you want to see here. But Young strikes out. The Lions have trimmed the lead, but it's still anyone's game. Buffs would love to get some insurance here. Taguchi pokes this one to the right field corner, and he's on his horse. Yeah, Carter's got the helter-skelter eyes going. Yeah, I can see that. They're great, Scott. Umino grounded to Yokota. 2 down here. That'll bring up Nishiguchi, who will ground out to Young himself. Onamine's at 76 pitches here, 3rd time through the order. We're going to see Kyuji warm up. The 1-2 to Shoemake. Driven into center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Matsumoto, full count.
Strike 3.
Swing, strike 3. All right. We've got Tachibana ready to come in. Here's Kondo. Driven to right center field, but that's going to hang up long enough for Egawa to get there in time. 2 down. Here's Desadas. Fly ball left side. Kwan is there. Tachibana's going to take the 6th. Jitsuo lofted to center. Ishida is able to hold up and pick it up. Igawa can't advance on the play. Kojima floated to left. Matsumoto barely needed to move. Tanaka driven deep into the right field corner. That ball was tattooed. Igawa scores easily. It's 4-2 Buffaloes. They're going to Katsuji Fujimoto up against Jerry Lish. Are you nuts? Lish eats lefties. Oh, he's just going to ground out to the first baseman. All right. Good pitch, good game there. Yonamine Kyuji is going to come in. Rats, they got Ishida right there. All right, you've got some cushion here. Ishiguchi showing off the arm. Full count to Ishida. He's aboard with a walk. Ishida's not the fastest runner, so Kyuji's going to just pound the zone here. 2-2 to Yamase.
Strike 3.
Karaburi Sanshin. 101 on the gun from Kyuji. Fly ball, Taguchi wanders over. That's the inning. I think we're going to leave Tachibana out there for another go. He looks effective today.
Strike 3.
Good appearance by Fujimoto here, dancing between the raindrops. Buffalo still hold the lead. Kyuji out for his second inning of work. That's a leadoff walk to Shoemake. Kusano getting loose in the Buffalo's bullpen. The 0-1 to Shoemake. He's off and running. Umino with a cannon arm. Not in time. 2-2 to Shoemake. Called for a strike. Or for a swing. That's strike 3.
Strike 3.
Matsumoto down on 101 mile an hour heat. Kondo, the 2-0. High drive to center field. Taguchi is there. Second effective inning from Kyuji. Kusano's going to take the next inning. Nishiguchi lofted over the right side of the infield. Leadoff single here. Pinch hitter swapping Igawa for Noguchi now.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. I swear, every time I do that, that's what happens. Here's Onizuka. Up the middle, base hit. First and second now. The double steal is called. They're off and running. Both are safe. Infield is drawn in. Here's Kojima. 3-1. Base is loaded now, and it's Tanaka. Do we bunt here? No, we're swinging away. Tanaka goes the other way. Base hit, RBI. Here comes both, or 2 runs will come to the plate. They're sending the 3rd one. Kojima comes in to score. It's a bases clearing double, and it's 7-2 Buffaloes. Have yourself a game, Tanaka. Lish, line drive to left. Matsumoto hauls it in front of the track.
Strike 3.
Kwan down on strikes. But the Buffs are ahead. Kusano's in now to try and close this one out. Top of the 8th here. 6 outs away from moving on to the Japan Series. I don't know that song, Great Scott. Unless you're thinking like Mr. Roboto, in which case, no. As someone who actually enjoys sticks, no, not happening. Not on my channel. Vicens lines it right to Taguchi, 2 down. Ah, okay. That's a little more topical. People like it when you're topical, I know. Lish collects the infield fly. Taguchi grounds out to Desadas. Here's Umino now.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes, Nishiguchi. Lofted. Caught by Young. Kusano is going to get his 2nd inning of work here to try and close the door on the Lions season and push the Buffaloes into the Japan Series. Yokota grounds out to Lish, deep in the hole, 2 down.
Strike 3.
Young strikes out. That's the ball game and the series. The Buffaloes will go to the Japan Series for the 10th time in 11 seasons. Last year's mistake has been erased. Tanaka, 6 RBIs on the day. A clear series MVP. Meanwhile, the Giants and Dragons are knotted at 2. This could be interesting. I'm hoping that the Dragons pull off the upset. Because if we're gonna lose to anyone, I'd rather it be the Dragons. They haven't had a Japan Series in a while. La 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 la. Ryo Ota is making his mark over in this series. 2 home runs, 6 hits, and 15 at-bats. And he's staying healthy. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The Giants finally called up their young phenom Victor Ambriz. Oh, I'm going to hate playing against him. Oh, Jalen Peguero's available. I could take that as a scout. All right, come the off season, that's our man. Giants take game 5 and take game 6. They go to the Japan series. We're going to face our old friend, Ryo Ota. Kozuno with a walk-off against the Dragons. Naoki Murata can't hold it down. So, it's the old firm. It's Giants and Buffaloes. Yeah, if we don't know when Matsuda's going to be coming back. Okay. I'm not making any adjustments. It's YY versus Ichiji Shimizu in game 1. Giants pick up the win 5-2. Seven 4. Oh, the bullpen blew it. Ishikawa just prolapsed, man. Dang it. Okay. In a bit of a hole. Buffaloes get back in it, 11-3. Oh, great. Matsuda's ready to come back. Can't use him right now. 15-4. The Buffaloes destroy the bullpen of the Yomiuri Giants. Troyer and Fujimoto are all the pitchers they need. Munoz teeing off with a pair of bombs. All right, best of 3 now. And that makes it 10-4. That poor bullpen has been through so much. And now the Buffs are 1 game away. 1 game away from getting back on top. Okay. This is going to be close. No, the home team has not been able to win a game this season. Or this series. So, anyone's game. YY on the bump. Loud line drive, but that's put away. The Phenom is back at the Kyocera Dome. It's Ryo Ota. Tries to go the other way. Noguchi tracks it down. 2 down. That'll bring up Sakae Asai, 2-time batting champion in the Central League.
Strike 3.
And he's going to go down on strikes. 1-2-3 inning for Yamamoto. Vintage Yamamoto. 3-1 count for Noguchi here. He held up. That's a leadoff walk. Victor Meza, another international signing behind the plate. And the Buffs are going to test his arm early. Or not. On the ground, that's a 5-4 or 4-6-3 double play. Rats. Onizuka over the head of the shortstop Kozono. 2-out single for the first baseman. Munoz lofted up the middle, base hit. Onizuka not stopping at all. He's going to go to third. Kwan with a chance to break this one open early. On the ground, Ota has got a tough play, and he makes it. Rats, that looked close. I can't call for a review on that, can I? Popped up on the infield. Lish over to make the play. Here's Endo. 3-0 count. Inside ball 4. 1-out walk for Endo, and he's a phenom on the base paths. Tateishi now. He's trouble. Up the middle, 4-6-3 double play. Yoshida, high drive, deep to left field. Hairimashita! In what may be his last Japan series, Macho muscles it over the fence. That may be his new most important home run of his career. At 41 years old, an Umino tees off high and deep to left center. A Bekudan! Back-to-back Jacks against two pending free agents here. And it's 2-0 Buffaloes here in the bottom of the second. The youngster Kunimitsu Kai. Wow, he's going to be a trouble for the Central League. The 2-2 from Yamamoto. Sanshin, strikeout. Victor Meza, the young second baseman. In an 0-2 hole against Yamamoto.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes again. Here's Kozono. The shortstop. Full count from Yamamoto. Line drive over the head of Lish into left field. First hit of the game for the Giants. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Now that is vintage YY. All right, so Okuma's tomorrow's starter. Do I have anyone here who can pitch a couple innings if we need to? Troyer, Gaines. All right, so if we need to go to a long man or to a fireballer, Gaines is our man. The hammer. Lish with a full count. Knocks it to Ota. High throw, but able to make the play. Onizuka, potential infield single. He gets it done. And he's off running. Onizuka, stolen base. Munoz, grounder. Shimizu will go to third. Kwan with an RBI chance here.
Strike 3.
He will strike out looking. Ota, slow one. Munoz cuts in front of Nishiguchi. One away here, top of the fourth. Asai, fly ball left side. Kwan's there. Two-way. That will bring up Yamashita. On the ground, Tanaka takes it himself. Flips to Yamamoto. 1-2-3 inning. YY still throwing a gem. Taguchi is going to drive this one up the middle. Just batting .442 for the postseason. No big. Yoshida. Line drive left side, or line drive into right field. Taguchi goes first to third without a throw. Corners are in, anticipating a bunt. Umino's just going to shoot it through the drawn-in infield. Base hit and RBI. The old men are getting it done for the Buffs here. Nishiguchi line drive right to the shortstop Kozono. Noguchi driven to right, but that hangs up long enough for the right fielder Asai to haul it in. Lish, infield single. Onizuka with a chance here. Full count. Fly ball. Center field. Endo is there. He dropped it! That was a can of corn. We got to go to the replay on that, folks. Watch Endo again. He's got it. He's got it. He don't got it. It clanks off his mitt. That is a 2-run error for the center fielder. Hitomi Honda, former Buffalo. I'm sorry, this is Sozen Honda into the game for the Giants. This one's getting away from him. Bat around inning. At this point, you got to let YY eat.
Strike three.
Oops, I forgot to shift on Tateishi. That was a mistake. Still have to play the game there, Tetsuiji. Come on. No doubles defense. The 1-2 to Kunimitsu Kai. Karaburi Sanshin. Victor Meza now up the middle, past Nishiguchi, base hit. Runners at first and second now for Kozono. Outside ball 4. And that's going to see some motion in the Buffalo's bullpen. Fumikazu Yamanaka is going to get warmed up. On the ground, Tanaka takes it to first himself. Still no score, or no runs in, but at 84 pitches over 5 innings, I think that's going to do it for Yamamoto. What a start for the Buffalo's longtime ace. Macho's aboard with a 1-out walk. Umino grounded up the middle. Good head start there by Yoshida to avoid a double play. Nishiguchi high drive into right. That's going to hang up long enough for Asai to haul it in. Here's Yamanaka now. Buffs hoping to get an inning or two out of him. Endo driven to left. Kwan is there. 1 down. Popped up into right. Egawa. Oh, sorry, that's Noguchi. 2 down. Yamashita driven to center field. Taguchi's there. 1-2-3 inning for Yamanaka. Only needed 10 pitches. Instead of going for the pinch hit, Noguchi is going to stay in, driven to deep center field. Endo has time to track it one away. Called strike 3 for Jerry Lish. Onizuka is going to float this one to right. Asai. All right, top of the 7th now. Yamanaka still working. Popped up on the right side. Tanaka says he has it, and it's over his head. A leadoff double for Yoshitaka Endo. Very charitably called a double. Onizuka, buddy. That's it. Have a seat. Tanaka, you're in. Tataishi's aboard. Tamao Fujimoto getting loose in the Buffalo's bullpen. The 2-2 to Kai.
Strike 3.
Karaburi Sanshin. Here's Meza. Driven into the left center gap. That's going to score runs. Kwan and Taguchi both chasing after it. Kwan's there. Both runs will come in to score. That'll put an end to Yamanaka's day. Tamao Fujimoto coming in to deal with Kaito Kozono. The 1-1 from Tamao. Fly ball center field. Taguchi's there. Is it deep enough to score the run? Yes, it will be. 5-3 Buffalo's lead now. Jerry Lish boots it. All right, hold on. I got to chat with Skep. So, Skep, where we're at right now is... Oh, I checked on the Saturday Iron Warriors. Your team bowed out in the 3rd round. Last I checked, my team made it to the 4th, but I'm kind of preoccupied at the moment, as you can tell. Ryo Ota with a chance to break this one open. The 2-0. On the ground, Nishiguchi, cross the diamond. We're going to go to Zaijiro Koide for the 8th and possibly the 9th. Munoz, line drive to right, but that hangs up just long enough for Asai to catch it. Stephen Kwan ends his over with a 1-out single. Taguchi, high drive to center. Endo's got a beat on it, and he makes the play. Macho still hanging in as DH. On the ground to the second baseman. Meza, 2 down. Or that's the end of the inning. Fujimoto's got 1 batter left in him. Nishiguchi charges it. Fantastic play by the shortstop. In comes new pitcher. It's Waluigi. Wah! To take on Kota Yamashita, Endo, and Endo. Called strike 3, cutter at 97. The 2-2 to Endo. Driven into left field, base hit. That'll bring up Tateishi, who eats lefties. So I may have made a slight oopsie on this. No doubles defense. Pitch to him. Little looper. That's going to go over the head of Munoz. Base hit. Endo will get to third on the play. Here's Kai now. Batting right-handed. On the ground, Nishiguchi goes the short way to Munoz. No harm, no foul. We're going to see if we can get a couple more batters out of Koide, but we're going to warm up Hasegawa towards the end of this inning just in case. Umino works a one-out walk. Or a leadoff walk. Nishiguchi up the middle, base hit! First and second now with a chance to get some runs back. Pinch runner is going to come in for Umino. It's Hiroshi Gushiken. Both runners are on the move, and they will get the lead runner, Gushiken. That backfired. Here's Shinji Matsuda, the left-hander, to face Lish. Up the middle, base hit. Nishiguchi rounding third. He's going to come home and score. Jerry Lish adds another run. It's 6-3 Buffaloes over Giants now. Tanaka will look at strike three. Takayama comes in as catcher. Warming in the bullpen is Kyuji Tachibana. Here's Victor Meza. 3-1 count from Waluigi. High drive, deep to left field. Kwan at the track is going to watch it go over the wall. That run is right back. That'll bring up a pinch hitter, Victor Ambriz, the second baseman.
Strike three.
Waluigi strikes him out. That's going to be the end of his day. Kyuji Tachibana coming out ready to throw some bullets. Trying to lock down the save. On the ground, Lish, tough play, and he makes it. Heck of an arm by Lish. 2 down, top of the ninth. And of course it has to be Ryo Ota facing his old foe, his old teammate, Kyuji Tachibana. Excuse me while I get my song ready. Here's your pitch. The 1-0. On the ground, past the diving Lish and into the left field corner. That'll bring up Asai. 3-0 from Kyuji. Inside ball 4. The go-ahead run is at the plate. And Akira Ishikawa is warming in a hurry. No doubles defense. Come on, Kyuji.
Strike three.
Kanabari Sanshin! Orikusu Nipponichi! The Buffaloes are back on top. Merry Christmas, one and all. And to all, a good night. I mean, we're still going to keep going for a little bit because I feel like we've got some more. I'm going to double check. I got the name wrong on the short list. Can I rename a short list? Nope. Man, what a season this was. Injuries aplenty, but we managed to scrape and scrap through. And now Umino. And Kwan and Fujimoto can head into the offseason with rings on their fingers. And I mean, I want to see if this happens naturally, but if not, I'm going to force it. What a better way for Masataka Yoshida to end his career. Getting his 9th ring and slugging a home run in that game. Did I say I was going to finish by now? I don't even remember what my schedule says. Okay, I did say I was going to go to 5, so I am going to continue to go to 5. But I also have to immediately go out and sign a scout because otherwise I'm in trouble. I'm just stoked that we were able to pull this off with this core one more time. I'm not sure what the future holds, mostly because guys are aging. I mean, Stephen Kwan got hit by the aging curve pretty hard this season. Lish, though, hey, that's a worthwhile season. But next season we got Toichi Morishita ready to roll. We got Juan Andreu close to ready to come up. He's turning 19 this offseason, and he's going to be joining the minor league team. Sasaki's going to be ready to join the rotation soon. So is Akio Morishita. And we're just going to let this run through as it hammers my hard drive. Lesson learned for Perfect Team 23. Put it on the solid state, the whole thing. Does anyone know if you can actually move the folder to after you've already installed it? Or if there's a field or a file path that I can put in. Because I'm watching my disk transfer rate in Task Manager, and it's doing like a heartbeat rhythm right now. So I am going to go check in on the Saturday Iron Warriors once we get through a few of the off-season dues. I wish I could do that right now, but the game is busy. Tanaka having a fantastic postseason, 9 for 23 with 3 bombs and 11 RBIs. Nishiguchi with a couple bombs launched. And good for him to finally win a Japan series, you know? Toils with Rakuten for gosh knows how long at a first baseman and third baseman when he's a natural shortstop. Comes to the Buffaloes, whiffs last year, part of the Kirin disaster, and now he gets his first ring along with his teammate Hatakeyama. I saw Richard Urania. Is he going to be a coach now? Kevin Smith, I think he's a Blue Jays prospect. I mean, it stinks that we won it over Ryo Ota, but he did just win the championship last season. So I have no compunction about that.
Hustle, bustle, holiday smiles. The city sparkles for Santa's grand arrival. This time of year you
Oh, absolutely I'm executing the option for Jerry Lish.
oh, how I'm missing those mistletoe kisses. My baby went away and my heart's not in the spirit. Oh, why Christmas time?
Alright, because my scout left, I don't have one.
Gold and green, red and white, pretty lights. Don't you know I'm blue with nobody?
And he doesn't want to work for us anymore. Well, nuts to you.
Why must you shine so bright? Why, oh, why Christmas time?
Alright, so where's the rest of my front office personnel? They're all signed for 3 years, so I'm going to go with Piguero and give him 4.
It's not so wonderful alone. Forget about cheer and that red-nosed
Win the championship, get more dingers. Alright, whatever.
Rose of Carolyn, but I don't care to listen. I'm not in the mood for your twinkling tradition. Why Christmas time must you shine so bright?
Winning.
Gold and green,
Winning helps.
red and white, pretty lights. Don't you know I'm
And this guy is ready to come to the minor league club finally. Number 6 prospect in all of NPB.
Why must you shine so bright? Why
Posted players. Wow, Kikuchi's going to do well over in MLB if he goes.
the only gift
All right, I may do some of the off-season stuff off stream.
is a brand new love just for me?
So who actually also got a ring? So Sekimoto did.
For a present like that, all I wanna know
Sato did.
too much to ask. Oh,
Shiggy did.
why Christmas time must you shine so bright? Gold and green, red and white
Watanabe did.
lights. Don't you know I'm blue?
Kona Takahashi gets to leave as a champion. All right.
Why must you shine so bright?
I hate to do this to Macho, but
So bright.
he didn't do it of his own accord.
Why must you shine so bright? Why, oh,
Okay, we have a moment of silence for the man's career. We're going to be retiring him. Number 34, going to the rafters as soon as we get the chance. Of course, this is made all the more amusing by the fact that he actually, in real life, Masataka Yoshida just changed his number to 7 a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to fill in the rest of his information there. What a career. What a way to finish it. Masataka Yoshida, all you can do is applaud. All right, so in terms of the players on the club, not signing Umino, not extending Takahashi, not extending Aiba, not extending any of these folks. Did we give Fujimoto an extension? He had a real good year. No, we've got enough arm barn guys. We don't need them. Okay, so there's arbitration to do in the off-season. There's the awards. I may do that off-stream and just give you all an update when we pick things up again. Because I feel like I've taken up enough of your Christmas Day. We're going to go take a look at the Iron Warriors. All right, let's flip over to Mainline Club. No spoilers. Oh, no. Pour one out, homies. The Epcot Centurions were indeed bounced from the Saturday Iron Warriors. We were up 3-2 in the 4th round. What happened? Come on. Give me the bad news. Alright, I did promise we were going to do a perfect draft. We are going to draft for the Sunday PD Perfection, and then that will be our stream. And then I'll have to see if anyone else is back. Oh, they came back and beat us in the 4th round. We didn't even finish in the money. Yeah. That is an unfortunate name. Well, let's draft for the Sunday Perfection then. All right, one card. Mandel would be a good choice. Ooh. Dean or Bob? Oh, this is going to be tough. Bob's less splitsy. Got the better movement. Yeah, we're going to go Bob. All right, Gary Sheffield in one of our diamond slots. All right, that's catcher 1. I am actually going to keep track of it this time. No catchers here. So we got Veda Pinson. Ooh. Oh, I like that card. Schoendienst doesn't have the range. Yeah, we're going to go Veda here. We're going to move him to right. Old Man Ricky, maybe. Doc Ellis should do well for the pitching rotation. I've got him on the PAX only team and he's doing a job. Do we go Meadows or do we go Ricky? I think we're going to go Ricky Henderson here. All right, catcher count is up to 3. We got Zunino. Might have to go with Zunino here. Strikeout heavy, I know. Oh, of course, after I get Ricky Henderson, there's Tim Raines. Turner would be only good as a DH, but okay, no, he's a good DH, all right. Yeah, we're going to go JT on this one. I already have Sheffield. All right, so he is our DH. Whatever. Ooh, I like Andrews. All right, we'll take him. I should get a closer at some point. Ooh, might be Bob Wickman. There we go. All right, catcher count, that's 4 now. Still waiting for a good center fielder to come in. I like Bob Fisher, but I don't like his range. And it's too early to be drafting a pinch hitter. I hate that we have to get... Yeah, I'm not drafting Eflin. Don't like his movement. Let's go double reliever this time. Gomes and Ruskin, and we'll just... Well, there's our second catcher. All these third basemen. Can I get someone else, please? I beg of you, please. All right. Tsouturis to join the rotation. Actually, no. Let's go with the longer arm of Fausto Carmona. This is going to be tough. Yeah, we're going to go Gleason and Lopez here. There's my defensive second baseman, Nico Harner. Perfect. Now, let's see. Let's get Weigel for the fifth spot in the rotation. Still waiting on a first baseman to come in. Ruff will do. Guillorme as a backup infielder. Yes, please. I like Wendelken as a reliever. Yeah, let's do that. And let's move Weigel to the bullpen because here comes Dave Island. All right, into the iron round. Fun times. I always take this time to take a look at my lineup to see where the gaps are. Like, we need another outfielder. Alright, looks like it's going to be John Eshwe Fargus. Let's also get Newt Barr. Vezia. Luis Gil. And then in the last spot, let's go. We need a middle infielder, so let's go with Mo Franklin. Alright, so can I figure out why I'm going to lose this perfect draft yet? Pitching looks decent. Having Weigel coming out of the bullpen is probably going to help us. And then batters. Horner over Guillorme. I like that. And we got Fargus as a backup to Jim Gleason. Man, there really weren't any good shortstop options in that, or center field options in that. Unless I put Pinzon there, but he's better with that cannon arm out and right. So why I'm going to lose this this perfect draft? Crummy center fielder. Well, that will about do it for today. Thank you so much for tagging along with me over the last 3.5 hours. My goodness. I will now release you to your families, to your Christmas dinners, to your Chinese dinners for those of you of the Jewish persuasion. And I will see you again soon. I'm probably going to do a surprise stampede at some point over the next week, considering I'm off. But for certain, you will find me again on New Year's Day on this channel at my usual time slot of 2 o'clock. And be sure to tune in on Wednesday at 9 o'clock for Warriology. And to all, a good night. Firage, take us out.